What's up, guys? It's Chuck. It's been a while. Got me a new truck to pull this and my other car that y'all know, my white car. This is for CJ. He want me to document the build on my car I just got. It's a GSX. There's the white car. The white car needs an alternator. Don't buy eBay alternators if you don't have to. I mean, I don't have to, but it looked good. Didn't last very long, so I got my next build. The engine's right here. Got an LS. Or you want to see me put a 12 valve in one? Nah. I think that's going in my son's Chrysler 300. My son's got a 06 Chrysler 300 with a 5.7 Hemi. And he's like, Dad, let's put an LS in my Chrysler 300. Nah, son, I got a better idea. 12 valve Cummins. So we're probably gonna do that. Not anytime soon. The engine still runs great in the car. There's the stock, as you recognize. It's hard to point my finger when I'm not looking at it, but there's the stock K-member out of this fine automobile. As you can see, rear quarter's going. Never done this before. Never put a rear quarter on a car, but it's not horrible. The horrible thing to do. It just kind of is time consuming. As you can see, I got this panel loose. Just got to go through, find all the spot welds. I haven't found a good way to get the spot welds cut out of there. I went to Harbor Freight yesterday. Sorry, wasn't prepared for the video. Again, sorry. But anyway, I got one of these. Y'all ever use that? It's like a spot weld cutter. This thing here has teeth on it. Those teeth, I don't know, they seem to break off pretty easy. So I resorted to like a die grinder with a 4.5 inch cutting wheel on it. And this tool right here, this rotary, this is Harbor Freight, Hercules. But this is nice. With that carbide tip, makes a mess. There's metal shards everywhere in the garage. It gets all over you. So just be prepared for that if that's what you decide to do. So like I said, got this quarter off. Go around the car. Dude, I just want to say too, thanks to Prince for selling me this thing. This car is, it's rust-free. I've never seen a rust-free 2G, which is pretty awesome. So this is a GSX, and this quarter pound need to replace too. Anybody knows anything about the GSXs? This car has a what are you guys looking at here? Okay, it has a vicious LSD. I haven't really took the time to like Google that yet and see what it is exactly. So if one of you guys know what that is exactly, can you let me know in the comments? But it's a vicious LSD. It has like a sticker on the rear axle. It sounds pretty wicked. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like it should hold a V8. I don't know though. But if one of you guys can let me know. Here's the engine bay. Gonna be cutting out, where we at? Cutting out all this for the bell housing on the transmission. Really wasn't prepared for this video. I'm just doing this for CJ. But car has no glass in it. The guy I got it from got another car that he took all the parts from this for his other car, which is cool. Because all I wanted was the rear end. I have two other Eclipses. I don't have a GSX. But I was watching Mitsu Garage, the way he did his his V8 2G. He put a GSX axle in the rear of a non-GSX car. Took a little fabrication to make it work because there's like 6 bolt holes in a GSX chassis versus I think 4 in a non-GSX. So I had to do that. My wife just walked out, distracted me. I'm not gonna get her on video, she'll kill me. But right here's the transmission I'm using. This is a CD009 from a Nissan 350Z. Found it on Marketplace. I already cut I cut this off already in preparation for the kit that I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy a FabBot kit. There's several companies that make the kit, but FabBot, I don't know. I seem like I trust them. I never bought anything from them. They just seem like pretty good dudes. So that's the car for now. Let me show you the fenders. I'm gonna try not to get my wife in here. So these are the fenders. Those are the fenders that came off the car. I don't like all that stuff. Too fast, too furious. But it's not really my style. But this car is just gonna be just a super clean LS swap turbo, of course, 2G Eclipse. That, as you can see, yes, it is a rust-free car. I don't have there's none of the wiring, none of the, I don't have the engine. Oh, as you can see, please don't get upset with me for doing what I'm doing to this car, because this car was gonna go to scrap, honestly. So I don't feel bad about, I always said I would never cut up a GSX. And, but here I am. I'm not really cutting it up. I'm just putting the LS in it. I might have to cut the firewall. Other than that, the rest of the car is going to be GSX, except for the drivetrain. But I have a donor car at my mom's house. It's the same color and everything. Of course, it's getting painted. Like I said, it's going to be super clean. It's getting painted. So, like I said, leave a comment if you can tell me what that Vicious LSD is. I'm assuming it's a factory thing. But otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to make progress videos as I go. I'm not going to film it like as I'm doing it. I know I probably should. For some of you guys, it seems like there's a lot of you guys that want to LS swap your Eclipse. And I mean, I don't blame you. It's pretty fun. I don't know anything about the 4G63. I never had one. I'm sure they're fine. I just like V8s. I'm old, I'm old school. I grew up with V8 hot rods, big blocks, small block Chevys mostly. But since I got into the LSs kind of took over my love for the small block Chevy. So, and I already have the engine. Now I have the transmission. Now I just got to figure out what front end to put under this thing. Like, so I'm thinking, in between here can be a Fox Body Mustang K member. I know Mitsu Garage used the like the factory, like most of the factory stuff. He made it all work and it looks good. Seems to work good. But I just wanted something with more, like, I wanted something lighter in the front because I'm putting a cast iron engine in here, cast iron block. But yeah, let me know what you think about that too. Mustang, a Fox Body Mustang front end. My other car has a Mustang 2 front end from Heights Performance in it. But I didn't want to go that route on this car. I wanted more suspension travel than what the Mustang 2 front end has. But it's probably gonna run, probably gonna be the same radiator, like a Mishimoto, the same radiator, maybe different fans. I'm not impressed with Mishimoto. I mean, it's pretty awesome. You can just buy stuff that goes right into these cars, because a lot of stuff you can't buy for these things, like the gaskets, all the gaskets basically. I mean, maybe a couple of them you can get, but like all the quarter glass, you can still get windshields for them. I had to get a new one for my other car, but there's so much stuff that you think, because these cars were so popular like 20 years ago, which I know it's 20 years ago is a long time, but for me, I don't know, it seems like yesterday. But yeah, it's tough finding parts. So whenever you find something like this that don't have any rust in it, jump on it, because you're not going to find them very often. And if you can find, you know, you got to, that's why I ended up buying a couple cars with my other build, was because I needed like all the door gaskets, just seals. Like, it's crazy the amount of stuff you can't find for these cars, as popular as they were. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. 11-minute video. All right, let me know in the comments what color paint y'all would like to see. I might do white again, to be honest. I love white. My truck's white. My other car is white. My wife's car is white. Man, I just love white. It looks crispy. It looks clean. It's easy to keep clean. When it's out in the sun at a car show or something, or like Cars and Coffee, man, it stands out. Especially the high strength white that I use. It's called high strength white. Man, it looks so crispy out in the sun. But this car is just going to be super clean. It's not going to be, you know, it's not going to have a big fat tire on the back. It's going to be a manual 6-speed, the CD009 Nissan 350 transmission with the LS turbo. That's the go. That's the run over of the car. So, and I have another car as a donor that it's not a GSX. It's a GS model, but it's the same year, same color. I'll show you that in a couple days when I go get it. I got it down at my mom's house. I decided to trash her yard up instead of mine. So thanks, Mom, for that. But all right, I'm seriously getting off here now. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.